First, let me give an introduction of myself. First of all, my name is Kenneth Pope, and I'm from Madison, Wisconsin. Let me give you some educational background. First, I graduated from Madison East High School in Madison, Wisconsin. And 7 days after graduation, I went to the University of Wisconsin, Eau Claire, to become a music teacher. After my first year there and a trip to Europe to study voice, I decided that I no longer wanted to be that music teacher, and I decided to switch my focus onto other things, such as I was majoring in psychology for a while, was majoring in business, and finally I ended up getting my associate's degree in paraprofessional education from the University of Phoenix in 2008. I ended up with paraprofessional education because I wanted to put a focus on working with children with autism and other developmental disabilities. Then I started working in the school district, being a paraprofessional, but I didn't really want to stay there. I wanted to broaden my horizons, so I went back to the University of Phoenix and told them I wanted to get a degree in anything. I just wanted to make sure I had a bachelor's when I was done. And they told me to get a Bachelor of Science degree in management. I graduated with that degree in 2013. Actually got to sing at the actual commencement ceremony in Milwaukee. But I still felt like I wanted to do something in education. When I was in fourth grade, I had a teacher that told me that one day I was going to be a teacher. And now I'm actually going for that transition into teaching. I'm actually going for my master's degree in education through the Transition in Teaching program at Wisconsin Lutheran College, and I'm really enjoying my time there. While I've been doing all these degrees and all this work, I was a special education assistant for the Madison Metropolitan School District. I was in that position for 4 years. Then recently, at the beginning of last year, I switched over to an educational assistant for the Madison Metropolitan School District. That was a big promotion for me because I actually got to do teaching of general education in a classroom, and I've really enjoyed it so far. My focus in the classroom is working with students that are in the 4K program at Falk Elementary School in Madison, Wisconsin. I also worked for Avid Tutor program, which is a program for students that are going to college, and it teaches them how to work in a discussion environment where they discuss their answers instead of just going to a book to find them. They learn how to use a discussion atmosphere to teach students. And it's a great way to learn how to study, a great way to learn how to take notes and find information, not through people giving you answers, but through discussing it with other people. I've also worked for Head Start, which was a great leading into being a 4K teacher. Head Start was very challenging because you're working with students from all over different backgrounds, from different graphics, different races and cultures, and you have some children that are homeless. And so you get to deal with many different behaviors. You get to deal with children that are starving and children that are also sick or that are on different autism spectrums. So I got to get a lot of professional experience by working for Head Start. My professional aspirations are to one day soon teach fourth grade. I want to get out of the sandbox and start teaching higher grades so I can teach such things as Wisconsin history, which I'm really excited about. And I also want to teach regular history to my students as well. So I'd like to do an upper grade. And I'd like to also go back and get my music teacher credentials so that I can one day teach general music in an elementary school.